My name is Kylene Terhune, and I'm a functional diagnostic practitioner. I had really been searching for a one-on-one coach actually for quite a long time, and no one was clicking. I had invested several times previously in smaller online programs or courses, and I had seen small results. I was starting to get to the point where I needed that next level. I needed more personalized attention. I needed more one-on-one support. So that's when I found Kristin. She had already walked the walk and been an FDN. She knew exactly what my individual personalized business needed because she'd already been there. That was really encouraging to me, so I thought it was a perfect fit. My business was really growing, but slowly. And I was really frustrated at my lack of organization and systems and processes. I was charging a very low amount for more of a concierge service that I was offering. And so when you break it down by hour, I really wasn't getting paid much for my time. I'd also tried to do one-off services, like I'll give you a test, I'll give you a one-time protocol, that sort of thing. And I really found that wasn't serving my clients the way I wanted to serve them. Really growing my business and my income without having to work with 100 clients at a time to sort of stay afloat and basically just have a clear, organized, easy to use process. So working with Kristin, I went from charging $1,400 to $6,000 per client. I closed 2019 almost double the income that I left 2018, and to see my income jump that much was very exciting to me. And I realized that a lot of the processes and systems and strategies that she was helping me implement were things that were very easy to do, things that were repeatable, and things that would really help me in the future. So as clients began to fill up my calendar with potential client calls, I really saw how much it was working. And then as we rolled into the new year and I increased my prices again and still retained new clients, that was a big change for me. It's just been really, really helpful. Like the whole process of thinking about my business in a more structured way has been really helpful. Part of it is really knowing what steps I need to take to continue growing, really kind of getting over the fear around sales. So Kristin really helps implement a lot of mindset work in addition to action items that you can do and strategies that you can implement. So I think that was a big shift for me, was a lot of the mental, emotional aspect of running your own business and being a CEO and really kind of being in charge and not feeling weird about things that you have to do and they're actually really, really helping other people. Kristin really makes things very simple to understand, so you never feel overwhelmed. One thing I really appreciated about the way Kristin works is you learn how to really develop relationships, and you're not focusing as much on things like Facebook ads. I'd spent a lot of time, a lot of money learning a lot of strategies that never helped my business grow. But when I was able to really click into the way she teaches and really start developing relationships on sales calls, really listening, really being strategic, the whole process seemed a lot easier and I started making more income. In addition to feeling like I was connecting to the clients better and attracting people that not only wanted to work with me, but that I was actually really, really excited to work with too. The strategy that Kristin helps me use with social media really helps me get more engagement and flow than I was getting before. So that helps me book more clients into potential client calls and then roll them into actual clients. So that was really helpful. I really started surrounding myself with bigger thinkers, more successful people, and I began to understand that if I wanted to take my business to the next level, I was really going to need next level support. And so I think investing was a no-brainer. I just had to find somebody that I really clicked with, and Kristin's ability to market and to really educate well on the business aspect of things while still having the health coaching background that I needed made me feel like it was obvious, because I needed the business side, but I needed whoever was going to be coaching me to understand how I run my business for it to be successful. I had tried all these different programs that were business programs, but they're so vague, and they just don't apply to everybody. They can't. So this was very specific, very tailored to the niche that I was in. And the investment was a no-brainer when I kind of put those things together. So one of the things that I just thought was great throughout the process of working with Kristin was any question that I had, she had an answer to that was really supportive, really encouraging, easy to implement. So probably because she has experienced it herself and been there already and had to answer that question herself. So that was really helpful, that she could just guide me through these little blocks that I would run into, these little unknown situations that I never dealt with before. I could reach out and ask her for support. And then anything that Kristin does, she really over delivers. So if it's an online course, if it's training, if it's a one-on-one call, you absolutely get your time's worth, your money's worth. It's very, it's more than I think what you invest, because she absolutely puts her heart and soul into it and just over delivers every time. I've been in lots of different Facebook groups, and none of them are like Kristin's groups, which are very active, very supportive, very encouraging. And one thing I knew after working with Kristin one-on-one was that I definitely had to have her in some way in my life moving forward. So while my business had grown, I still wanted to take it again to the next level. And accountability and support and continued education all play into helping you be a good business person that continues to grow. And you need that, that whatever it is for you that holds your feet to the fire. And her mastermind just is checking off all the boxes of everything that I'm looking for. So I'm really looking forward to the encouragement and the accountability and the education throughout the year.